How's your week? You are our courses are running over, and how's your mood for the final week?
Final week? What final
Yeah,
week? About these classes or what kind of final week?
then yeah, the courses. I mean, I'm taking 7 courses, and we are in what's day today? Today is November 5, and I mean we are about a month to end this year.
We're supposed to study until 15th, December 15th.
Yeah,
We still have
yeah,
like a
yeah, yeah,
month.
yeah, yeah. I know, but uh, I mean, when you are like good students, you finish your semester like 10 days before. I mean, just in theory, only bad students have to arrive to the end.
But most of normal universities are more, uh, the normal students finish the semester like in next week maybe.
Yeah.
We finish in a month. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Do any of you have to take the saber test examination?
When do we supposed to present that exam?
Good and with good question. Uh, there is a citation running over there. In November 14, appeared the citation, and the exam is supposed to be held between uh, the last days of November and the first day of December.
Okay.
Actually, you have to download a software from Ministry of Education, and you can take the test from your home because I mean coronavirus is over there and the government wants to take a preventive measure to contain the virus, to contain the spreading. So, well, guys, today it's our 7th week. Today's topic is, let me,
We're supposed to have 8, right?
yeah, yeah, right. This week we are going to see IELTS part 2. And for the final, we are going to see IELTS part 3, right? So this is kind of the agenda for today, a review of the video. It's a time uh, where you comment and give your impression about the video. Then we are going to make a dialectic construction. I mean, with all the knowledge, with all the learning, we join it together and try to create a joint criteria. And then we practice. And finally, again, may the force be with you for the next week, for the coming week. We are going to have IELTS part 3, right? So finally, you already know that you are going to be a score or grade on fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammar, and pronunciation. So I need a volunteer, someone who wants to share their impression about IELTS part 2. Diane, you have the honor to be the first. Yeah, your microphone is mute. Try to unblock it. Perfect. Yeah. Try to
Okay, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. It was speaking test part 2 of IELTS. Give the guy give us some advices about the test, and it was about the we have to talk about a topic that it has in a card. We have to talk about that topic for 2 minutes, and we have to we must to prepare that we will going to see for 1 minute. The guy tell us that we have to answer all the questions, and when we must to take notes, and we have to look in the paper and use that notes that we will taking, because the most of mistakes that the people have is that don't use the don't use the write or the paper that they write about the topic, and
Well,
no
okay,
more.
thank you. Yeah, don't want to interrupt you, but I have to because Gisela, it's over there. Gisela, you have to say something about the video, please. Go ahead.
Mr. Good afternoon, everybody. Um, I want to speak about the IELTS speaking part 2. In the second session, candidates are given a topic card and then have 1 minute to prepare it. After they must speak about the given topic. For example, there are many topics about the beautiful places, family, shopping, eating and food, traveling, school, adventure, newspaper. And for example, describe a beautiful place, visit in your country. You should say where is it, how get there, and what there is to do when you are there, and explain why you recommend this place. Other topic about family, and for example, or shopping. And in the shopping, describe your favorite shop. In the family part, in the family topic, describe the person in your family who you most admire. You should say what their relationship to you, what they have done in their life, what they do now, and explain what you admire them so much. This is some example for the no more for the moment. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Gise. Let's hear now what
You're
Maiden have to add.
welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Let's hear now what Maiden can add to this conversation.
Okay, yes.
Maiden, please go ahead.
This
You
video
saw
is
the
about
video.
the speaking exam,
Yeah.
focus part 2. Then examiner give a speaker a card with some question on it. And the speaker will have 1 minute to read the question and prepare answer. Some possible questions can be related school, graduation, marriage, birthday, or a special day. Finishing the video, the interviewer say we can use lots of details in your answer in your examples, excuse me, adjectives and adverbs. Teacher, your microphone is mute.
Okay, thank you. You're right. I was talking. I was confident. Emily, we need to know your sound knowledge about the video. Share with us
Okay.
your impression.
The video was quite informative, to say a little close to what we will go through in a future test. Yes, yes. I like the fact that they give us some time to organize our ideas, including the points that stand out to handle it in the best way. The attitude of the protagonist is being quite relaxed and curious confident. Clear sample was the interview with the lady where she had a minute to review the card, where they asked her to explain or tell a situation in her life for 2 minutes.
Good, good.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Little by little, we are, building a more stronger, a more solid uh, concept about this part. Steven, it's your opportunity to, I mean, to wrap up everything and also to spice it with your own perception. Go ahead.
Okay, the video was basically about all the tips you're supposed to follow when you are going to present the IELTS test. Well, it was actually about the first part, and the guy at the beginning just asked or told us to pay attention and to understand why the lady got the one of the highest score possible. So the lady just followed the steps. So the guy asked her to take note. So the lady took note, and she described exactly what the man wanted to describe. To be specific, to use high vocabulary, and to give the reasons he was expecting to give. She didn't say anything special. She just showed she had a good vocabulary. She was specific, and she demonstrated that she had good vocabulary, and she had like fluently. She didn't stop talking on all the moment, so that's why she got a good score. It's
Good.
basically about video.
Excellent, excellent. Theory and practice join today in this encounter. Uh, we just make a dialectic construction of IELTS Part 2, and I think now we are ready to practice or to move to a more dynamic part. So we this time I want to change the order. Let's start with Steven. Steven, you are going. I'm going to show you a few cards. You are going to have 1 minute to build up, to construct your arguments, and then you are going to start after the 1 minute. You are going to have 2 minutes to talk. It's a non-stop 2 minutes, 2 minutes long.
Okay.
So okay. Ready?
Wait. Okay, I have 1 minute to think about, right?
Yeah. And to write down, take note, write down keywords, and then use them on your speech to this course. Stop.
Okay.
Start talking, please.
Okay. I would say one of the most important things I have now it's my bicycle. It's something I got like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, because well, I had a problem in my life, so I decided to change what I was doing with it. So I bought my bicycle and I decided to do a lot of exercise. Actually, the bicycle helped me a lot because I could do different kind of activities and I met different people. Um, I was fatter, so when I started practicing with my bicycle, um, I reduced like 10 kilograms. So once I went to Bogota because one of my friends told me to go to Bogota. He said come, and he helped me getting the bicycle. So next day I couldn't stop. I couldn't wait for use it. So I called one of my friends and we decided to go away and just. I remember we went to a town near Fusa. It's called Pasca, so it took like 2 hours. And I remember one, like the third or fourth time I used the bicycle, I fell down because I was distracted and I didn't have the right or the correct protection. So I fell down and I couldn't ride for 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like disappointed because I spent a lot of money buying the bicycle and I got hurt and I couldn't use it for a while. So after that, when I healed, I kept using it, and I still using it all the time. Every time I can, I go and ride my bike with my friends around Usagasugá
Thank you.
or from any other place.
Thank you. Thank you, Steven. You did well. I'm gonna stop talking to like the person. Let's keep with uh, okay, this time Diane Catherine. It's your turn. Are you ready?
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Diane Catherine, you are going to have, let's see, uh, you core, this one, this one, core A. Okay, time is 4. Start talking, please.
Okay. Now?
Yes?
Okay. The most important choice that I had to make in my life was when I get pregnant. So I decided to live with the father of my son. I think it was a good decision because when my son, I want to my son get a father, and that decision it was very difficult because my life with my parents it was very good, and I was really nervous and scared, but I think I had to make that decision, and so he and I decided to live together, and I think it was difficult for us, but I think we learn live together every day, and explain how to love my and one more. I learned to be more patient for him. For example, when we are disagreeing something, and we have to talk about that and find a solution that
Thank
works
you, Diane.
for both of us.
Thank you very much. And now is the opportunity for Maiden to participate in this exercise. So Maiden, I'm going to show you a quick card.
Okay.
You are going to read it, and you're going to have 1 minute to analyze it and to take notes. After that minute, you are going to talk 2 minutes long, trying to cover all the question that the cue card has. Okay, 1 and A. Let's see. Okay, that's it. Stop. Time is over. Start talking, please.
Start, teacher?
Yes, please.
Okay, I really don't like the films, but but I would like to see some films about romantic. Um, mm, es que sí. No, teacher, no.
Okay. Would you like to go to the last, to have the opportunity at the last, after the last participant?
Mm,
Yes?
yes, yes, sí.
Good. Okay. Well, let's move to another participant. This time is Gisela over there? Gisela?
Yes, teacher, tell me.
Good, 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 good. Look, I'm going to share with you a cue card. We are going to watch and analyze the cue card for a minute. And after that minute, I want you to answer and to give your impression about the cue card, right?
Right. Thank
Good. Okay. This is your cue card. Okay. Time is over. Go ahead, Gisela.
Okay, can you I can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Something that I want to help. I want to help. I want to help to help to my students and continue with my learning, my process learning as a preschool teacher. I want to improve my skills. I want to improve my process as a teacher in this stage because this stage is very for the for all children. Mm, Nowadays, it's quite common for people to speak more than one language. Case, in this case, I want to continue with the teaching, the English teaching in the first stage. In this case, in preschool, preschool stage because it's very important to speak more than one language. And in this country, there are many families who speak a language than English. For example, in my school, I I have some parents that speak three or five languages. There, for this
Okay.
reason, it's very
Thank you.
important to continue with
Thank
the
you, Gisela.
children.
That's enough.
Okay,
Okay.
you're welcome.
Now, let's hear Emily. Emily, is your turn? Are you over there?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Emily, you are going to have a cue card. You are going to have a minute long to read the cue card and build up um, arguments to support your topic. And after the minute, you are going to talk about the cue card. That's okay. Let's see. Fine. Let's see. 7. 8. Okay. This is your cue card. Start.
Silencio, papi.
Activity.
Okay. Time is over. Start talking, please.
Okay. Well, Mr. Pan, my house is close to many business, but there is one that I like to go to because it's 1 block away and it's a one commerce. Mr. Mr. Lina has good service. It's a tree. It has many stands and something is difficult to pass and more now. I like to go at certain times so that there are not many people. Since some do not understand that we are living in an endemic. They sell from dairy to sweets, rice, and some things like picnic. I like it because some things I can't go by sweets. I could be nominating, but there is no taste away that I say or eat sweet. Also to buy some candy goods that my parents sent to my bike. I thought it bothers me many times and I usually get in a lot of some for those seekers. Um, no more teachers.
Okay, thank you. Well, let's back to Maiden. Maiden, would you like to try one more time?
Yes.
Good. Don't worry, leave your fears behind. This is just an exercise. Okay. Okay, this is 7, 2. Okay, back. Take number 3. Or let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one. Okay.
And the same question, teacher. I no say no, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
Other topic,
Good.
please.
Okay. Let's take number 4. This is a
Yes.
good one.
Yes.
Take your time. Okay. Time is over. Okay. Start talking, please.
Okay. Some time ago, I I um, I acostum, ay, no sé cómo decirlo, mm, go out in the midnight to dance in the club night um, without my mother show to me while she is sleeping. I go out with my friends and partners of the school. Um, um, in the night to dance to club nights. I this experience was exciting for me because I was very young and very and very exciting. Mm, on the other hand, I enjoy them very a lot. This experience. Mm,
For okay. I Did you hear what he said? No, right?
Now it was mute.
Yeah. I was saying that I want to recognize the effort you just have done, because I mean facing this exercise is not that easy, but you all make a try and you do your best. So I recognize your spirit, and thank you for that. Uh,
Teacher, open your microphone.
oh my God. I was saying that well, I recognize your effort because it's not that easy to face this type of activity, mainly because uh, we have to run against the clock, the time, and it's not that easy. I know, I mean, fears embody all of us, and it turns complex. And I want to make the feedback to my friend Steven. I have to recognize his speaking skills. He was able to keep talking.
Microphone tutor.
On what happened. So I was saying that I recognize Steven. He was able to talk 2 minutes long, and he sound fluent. I could understand all what he said. He talked about his bicycle, the importance of that bicycle for him, how he healed from his injuries, the travel he did, the distance. So it's a positive appreciation of Steven. Diane Catherine. Well, I also recognize. Are you over there, Diane? Diane, are
Yes,
you
teacher.
there? Good. Well, I recognize your effort. Uh, I was able to understand all your narrative. Uh, I could identify with your story, how you feel, but I have to say that you ran out of word at the end because it was the last part, and I mean the time was ran over. It was supposed you to express your feeling, how you feel, and you didn't answer question number 4. So the rest of your intervention, you shine, you connect your ideas, and you were able to answer all the other questions. Okay?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Good. In the same order, Gisela. Oh, I have. Oh, well, during the Gisela intervention, I could understand all his speech, the importance of her student for her, um, why she decided to teach, how important are the parents for the process, and you answer all the questions. I recognize that it was not easy for Gisela, but he made uh, a huge effort trying to keep pace with the timing. So, good job, Gisela. I recognize and
Thank
give
you so
credit.
much, tutor. Thank you for that. Thank
Good.
you very much.
Emily, you had to describe a shop, and you did very well. I just want to point out that, or that underline, that at the very end of your intervention, time management should be kept in mind, because I mean you finish 30 seconds before time ran over. So you must, I mean, like, distribute time better. Be more efficient when intervening. I know it's not that easy, Emily. I know that it's not that easy. I know how that feels, but I encourage you to manage to manage the time in a better way, so you can cover more and give more detail about your topic. Well, our last participant is over there, Maiden. Maiden,
Yes, teacher.
good. Fears, and you feel fear in your first intervention, but in your second intervention, you did much better. Uh, you answered all the questions. I mean, you were conscious about answering all the questions, and you truly answered all of them. Uh, you could answer to why you experience excitement and joy, enjoyment. Uh, I could understand that you go out with your friends. I could understand also as well where did you go to nightclub and what was, I mean, the description of that issue or event. So guys, that was the feedback. Now I want to know how you feel during this exercise.
Okay, for example, I can to start, Mister. I can to start with my experience.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, in this exercise, I feel very nervous because in some situations that is IELTS, I feel that is a little difficult for me because all time I have a pride or have mistakes in the pronunciation on other words, and I late in the vocabulary. I need some words to connect the ideas. Sometimes I feel nervous to describe some situation of my life or my work or other topic about me. However, the whole experience through this course are very interesting for me because I feel that I can improve by step my learning and my process. Thank you so much.
What about you, Steven? Go ahead.
Me?
Yes.
Can hear you. Um, well, I think it's a very interesting experience because, well, I could say I can speak and I can speak fluently sometimes, and especially when it's a topic you master and it's something you know. But when you have to speak something like, for example, in this exercise, when you see a topic and you are not expecting for this, so you have to prepare yourself so fast. So you have to read the questions, you have to prepare, you have to take notes, and you have to think fast. So um, I think the good point of this activity. You have to do whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say fast. So I think it's very good for us. It's a very good experience and it's a very good activity.
Friends, got it. What about the experience of weakness?
I
Learning.
can hear you
Can you hear me now?
a little
Can you hear
bit
me now?
better. Yes.
Yeah. What about the experience? of weakness your friends or your partner's uh, performance. I mean, you can't, while you wait out there, you can see his topic, you can see his response. I mean, you can imagine seeing the other person and answering the question. Does it give you, I mean, the chance to reflect?
I I don't understand. What you mean?
Uh, I'm talking about the opportunity
Yeah.
to put yourself in 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 your partner's place.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Um.
What
It's
I mean, what can you learn from that situation?
um. Well, I think it's as one of my. I have a classmate. She already seen this subject last semester, and she told me like that was a very good experience for me. She told me because I clearly understand I can speak English, but I understand most people can't. And I understand it's difficult. As you mentioned before, it's difficult because some people don't have the vocabulary or they haven't practiced. So I think it's difficult for them. I understand, and they are trying and they are doing the best. So I put on their shoes and I congratulate them because they are doing a good effort. And the only advice is to keep going, to study and to practice. Okay, practice at home. Try to pronounce at home. I know it's going to be hard, but it's possible. I learned it. Everybody can learn it. Teacher learn it. So
As
well,
as
keep going.
as 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 a learner, as participant, we have always the time to reflect around and to change our attitude and to, I mean, to adjust our behavior, our way to think. Diane, Catherine, what's your impression about this activity? Does it help you? Are you
Okay.
are you nervous or
Yes, because I was nervous because I had too much things in my mind and I didn't know how to express that. And maybe when I thinking the time is run, so because of that, I think the time it was sufficient for me.
yeah
Uh, yes, the time runs very quickly, and maybe I can say all that I had in my mind.
yeah yeah I agree with you, Diane. I mean, this exercise give us the opportunity to reflect over our own process. I mean, how we make, how we connect what we think with what we say. Sometimes we
Yes,
think fast, but we don't have the right vocabulary to express what we want. We understand because we understand, but we don't get the right connectors to join ideas or to join connect words. So that situation, I mean, placing ourselves in that situation, in that context, under that circumstances, make us revise. Oh, I learned connectors. I learned by connectors of sequence. Okay. So how do I apply that? That knowledge, those elements to my own speech. to my own discourse? How do I apply all that so that I can progress, so that I can, mean, that it becomes a breaking point in my learning process? So that's how I see this exercise, as an opportunity to reflect over all my own process, to increase my understanding, and also by reflecting about others people process. Because as Stephen was saying, you know, everybody's process is different. So, but how do I use that? I mean, I'm just a witness, or can I learn from somebody else's experience? How am I going to use that for my own purpose, right? I'm going to use it to increase my understanding, not only of the learning, but my process, right? So that's the feedback I want to give you. And I mean, this is a dialectic construction. I don't know, we ran out of time. Emily, I don't know if you want to add some more to this conversation, your impressions.
Excuse me?
Yes, please. Do you want to share some impression about this exercise, about your partners, about, I mean, this
Um,
encounter?
okay, maybe no. It was very fun, the interest, and knowing a little more about my partners. On the other hand, as you said, I still have a lot to improve. When I come to speaking in a working field, and I will reinforce more on vacations and living on my nervous and anticipation little. On the other hand, test practice helping me a lot. The university present as with this new way of learning and daily with people from different places and more when I push tutors with patience for this field because many of them know how the advances on the of the other that is another point. There are different young people with skills and we are learning.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, guys, all of you. I hope to see you in the coming weeks. Please remember to take your Edmodo quizzes, the listening. The, I mean, mm, I don't say it, say you. I mean, by these quizzes, you improve your skills a lot, right? Not because the activity of listening, but the tips about how to listen, the tips about how to learn.
I have a
Go ahead.
question.
Yes.
I forgot the last one, the last week quiz, but I just presented before the class, and well, they accepted. I think I still can present it after the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well. That's a top question. When it was my chance, I took all of them in the right time, in the right place. Because I would like to ask the tutor Liliana what happened in that case. She, I mean, as you know, she is the owner of the site in the model. She, the okay. She can give the report, and she have the report of all of users. So, but I don't know.
It's yeah, it's I approve it. So maybe
Yeah,
I
don't
was lucky.
concern.
Okay.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your commitment for this course. I hope you have learned a lot from this encounter. For me, this is not an encounter. For me, this is a lab where I can share with you. And you are amazing students. I am surprised. Wonderful. Okay.
Thank you too.
So, goodbye
Okay, teacher.
and thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Bye, ladies.
Thank
Gisela,
you, teacher.
Maide, Emily,
Bye. See you
Diane,
later, guys. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, teacher. Thank you very
Bye
bye.
bye.
much.
Take care, please. Bye.
Okay. Have a nice day. God